Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed and amazing day. So as many of you guys know by the title of this video, I did go live with Lashay. Now, as of this video, I have, but right now I'm currently waiting for her to hop on Instagram. I'm going to join her live. We're going to get a couple of questions in and just start building that relationship. So hopefully we can get the tea a little bit later. I know a lot of people watched her recent interview. Big shout out to Jessica Westside Stories for being able to interview her and get that out there. But I feel like Lashay definitely still has a lot to say because there's a lot of unanswered questions that I am ready to ask Bonnie myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen record the live, insert it into this video so you guys can see how it went. But I want to tell everyone thank you so much for supporting me. Big shout out to Bonnie for making this happen. And I'm just recording just in case it goes left. I can talk about it after. But even if it goes good, then I can still talk about it after. But anyways, love you guys.
Thank you guys, everyone who's enjoyed the interview. I love you guys. You guys are awesome supporters. And I love the fans that love me and I love the ones that hate me because fuck all y'all. The fuck. What the fuck? Like, not like that, but like that. I'm tired of being nice. I'm always nice. And look what nice gets me. No
Exactly. Nowhere. It don't get you nowhere, Bonnie.
Like, yo.
Speak your truth.
Yeah, I just smoked a blunt. Lit. Okay, who wants to join us live?
Okay, y'all, she's inviting me. Hey, Bonnie.
Hey.
Hey, how are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Y'all got business to handle today.
I bet. Thank you for allowing me to come onto your live and ask you a couple of questions because I know we don't have the best relationship. I'm very vocal about things I like and don't like, but one of the things I respect about you is you was the only one blue girl that didn't tell me to shut up, mind my business or anything. You just let me do me and you did you, and I really, really appreciate that. So that definitely
I just let
means a
people
lot.
do them because everybody's opinion is not gonna like make or break my life. So,
Exactly.
Like obviously I'm gonna move on and like, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. How have you been?
Did anyone's opinion pay my bills? I don't think so.
Exactly. And I like to see you coming back out because, to be honest, when you disappeared, I felt like it was unnecessary. You was kind of at the height and a lot of people wanted to know what was going on. So I think that's why you're getting a lot of negative feedback when it comes to your interview because we're so desperate for the tea that when you was talking about your actual life, we're like, where's the tea? Where's the tea? Where's the tea?
Right.
You know? And I don't think people was...
that will be like the second interview. Honestly, I was very, very nice because that's kind of like my real life that like the cause and effects that like had happened. And obviously like I'm finding out things like way later now that I wish I would have known sooner. And that changes like a little bit of the dynamic. So it's different feelings, you know, it's very mixed feelings at this point, you know.
So that's definitely why you have to come out and talk about it because when you don't speak about the timeline, it leaves a lot of room for people like me, like other blog pages to tell your story for you. And we don't know the moving parts, so we just try to fit stuff in where it goes. And if it fits, it fits. So I'm glad
you make the narrative like
exactly.
Like not us, like you kind of just look at what happened and like assume. But you know, like I said in the interview, like a lot of things had happened to me, and I just was down. I was very depressed, and I was going through a lot of things, and like me coming out and talking, or even trying to like build my career, I just had no motivation after because of like it wasn't just the Blueface Chrisean, it ain't all about them. You know what I mean? Obviously, that played like a huge role in like my life, but it was bigger than that. You know, and that was what I wanted everyone to understand. You know what I mean?
I still remember it like it was yesterday. I don't know why I have memory about things that have nothing to do with me, but I remember you going home and you recording live for everyone to see how your apartment was trashed. And you meant that. Even though you're just talking about it in the interview, people don't see that footage. People don't see it in real time, so they don't understand to the extent
like what's happening.
Exactly, and everything that went on.
The apartment, you know, everyone is assuming that my son was taken by CPS and stuff, and that was not the case. You know, I would never allow that to happen. But like his dad, you know, because my apartment was ruined, it caused me to be homeless. And Chrisean went on the internet internet telling everyone that I was homeless, and that caused me to do a districtor because I don't put my business out. Like, that's fucked up. You know, you just, like, I've been just taking too many passes with her, just letting her, you know, bash my name, and I'm just really tired. Like, I'm grown as fuck, and, like, everybody's grown. Like, I'm not about to sit here and let my life be determined by somebody else's like, you know, attitude or like what they have to say about me. I don't give a fuck. Like, my mentality's definitely changed on how I feel with people, and that's just it. Like, it's up. Like, this is what it is. You know, I'm not taking no more disrespect from my family, from Chrisean, from Blueface, from any fucking body. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I have a kid, and I do have to take care of him. I don't have nobody. When I had the opportunity to blow up, I saw how everybody showed their true colors. Everybody did not want to see me win. And that kind of like really put an eye-opener, like put in perspective. Like, I'm sitting here at my lowest. You know, I'm not blown up. I'm not with Blue anymore. I'm homeless for 9 months. Also, I give my kid to his dad to help out while I figure out my situation. He's trying to keep my kid because he's mad that I had an opportunity to blow up. So everybody was against me, you know? So that just made me, like, kind of it took a lot, because when you're a good person, it takes a lot for for you to change. Like, everybody had to really dog me for me to just say, fuck it. Like, I'm just too nice, you know? So that's what happened, and that's, you know, like, obviously there's so much more that I would love to talk about. And now that the dynamics have changed a little bit, I want to talk more. I got more shit to say because there was a lot more that had happened. It wasn't so much tea, but if we wanted to get into tea, like, we can, you know. I just told what needed to be said on my part. I didn't speak on behalf of others, you know.
And did it make you feel some type of way to know Chrisean's story of how she was raised, how she grew up, how she struggled, and then for her to go make fun of you for the situation that you were in?
You know, I just feel like I didn't really talk much about my situation. You know, my mom, she kind of just, like, before the show, she didn't really want me to say much about how I was raised. And I feel like when Chrisean came out telling her story, our stories are very similar. She got, 12 siblings? I got 9 siblings. I don't know all my siblings. I don't know, you know, we have very similar stories. So for her to be, like, talking and stuff and, oh, you're homeless, you're this and you're that, you were homeless though. Why, you know, like, and you know, it's actually funny, the whole, on the show, oh, your titties, like, she loved talking about my boobs. Yes, I got nice titties, period.
They're nice.
She's sitting here naked and lifting her legs in the podcast and interviews and doing all the shit she tried to talk about me for, but you're doing the same exact thing. You feel me? So at this point, I don't give a fuck. Like, motherfuckers love doing that, and that's just something that you just need to know. Like, you know, people don't do what they don't want you to do.
Do you think people are showing her unfair favoritism because of her vulnerability initially when she came out? Because you were very much guarded. You didn't tell us much about you. I feel like you put forth a persona, but it wasn't really who you are now, who I'm seeing. So do you like regret moving the way that you did?
No, I don't have no regrets because I still stood out. I'm still a star regardless. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I know who the fuck I am. And I don't give a fuck who knows that or who agrees with how I am. Like, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And that's that. Like, life is good. What's there to be mad about?
Amen.
You know?
Is it okay if I ask you a question and you can say no if you like, but it's regarding some tea I seen on a page. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Ask me whatever.
I had seen that Jessica, your cousin, I believe, who posted screenshots of text messages between you and Blue, and you had blacked out some of the messages. Are you able to tell us anything about what was behind those messages? Because you know we're nosy, and you know we're making up narratives that, oh, Bonnie wants Blue, Bonnie, you know, she's trying to get back with him. Can you clear up anything for us?
I mean, I'm not going to clear up. I'm not going to say... you know, this is what happened or this didn't happen, but obviously Blue, you know, wasn't love, so you feel me? Like, like everyone had an idea of him and Chrisean, but it was me, so
there you go.
That's all I'm gonna say.
If you were able to be signed by Blueface again, if the opportunity ever arose, do you think you would take it?
Depending, like, it all depends. Like, is he more serious? Is he, like, mature now? Because I feel like he wasn't really that mature on, like, he's very businessy and very smart, but I feel like he didn't see everything for what it was before. So if he's just serious and was, like, ready to be like, okay, Bonnie, like, let's do it, then potentially, yeah, if there's potential, I would say that for sure.
And do you think there's a part of Blueface that we don't see? Because a lot of people kind of count you out, and they count a lot of other females out because they think Blueface wouldn't give them the time of the day. Do you think there's a part of Blueface that we don't see online?
Yeah, there is, and obviously, there's always gonna be people counting everyone out. Like, I've been counted out since middle school. Like, I've been counted out since I was a toddler. Like, I'm a little ass girl getting counted out. So honestly, I'm used to being counted out, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to fit in. I'm here to stand out. So anybody that counts me out, cool, fuck them. And Blue, like, there's definitely a different side of him. Very different side of him, actually. You know, he's a man. Like, he definitely knows how to be, you know, a gentleman at points and times, you know.
Most definitely. And do you have any new music coming out besides the song that you recently put out?
Yeah, I have. So that whole break that I took, so not talking to nobody, I never stopped working. I actually used that time. I was very depressed and sad, obviously, but like I used that time to really just like the music was all I had to like just be in the studio like a diary and just like put all my shit out. And so I made a lot of songs. Like I found my sound. I feel like when I was signed to Blue, like people have loved my music, but I felt like I wanted to sound a little different. Like I wanted to be like singy and rap kind of vibes. And also another thing that kind of like bothered me was Blue tried to control that. He only wanted me to rap in a certain style, like Little Kim, and like just talk about like sexual stuff. And like that's cute and all, but like I'm more than that. Like I'm a pretty face, but like I'm a real person, so I know like what I want to talk about. Like you see PYMP. Pretty Young Faith, that's my newest song. And it's sexy, but I'm not out here talking about pussy popping and all that. Like, it's actually, if you listen to the lyrics, you hear it's boss shit, you know?
You're pretty young and paid.
Yeah, I'm on boss shit. I just want to get this bag.
And do you think if you had that opportunity, would you allow Blueface to have control this time? Especially because you know that if you just give up control for a short amount of time, you can reach that level where then you can break away and be your true artist?
I think I'm gonna take control. I'm gonna have full control, but I'm gonna still let him lead the way. But like, I'll have full control because I just want to. Like, I feel like the more I would show him what I want, the more he's willing to go for that. Like, you know, like it's like a relationship. So like, if you're dating someone as a woman, like obviously you're gonna let the man lead the way, but you as a woman take control of what you want. You know what I mean? And the man also follows that, and they'll respect it because I'm actually knowing what I want and like how I want to move. Like I walk in the doors and I'm like, okay, I know what I want. I want this, and this. Okay, so we're gonna make it happen. This time. Like I'm gonna have it all planned out, you know. And I feel like obviously like he's gonna have other things that would be planned for me, but like I would take full control and I would still listen to his like ideas, you know.
Most definitely. And do you feel like now that you're coming back out and you're saying your story, because I was questioning the timing a lot, but once I watched your interview, it definitely made sense, because why would you come out and go so hard about the situation when you were going through things at home and you had real life situations? So it all makes sense, but do you feel yourself getting a lot of hate from, especially, I know how it is, Chrisean fans for coming forth with your story?
Yeah, they are. I do feel a lot of hate, but honestly, I'm using that hate as motivation. Like, yeah, I like it. Fuck it. It's energy, but like my energy is good, and nothing could break me because I'm actually stronger now, and my vibe is like much better. I'm whole with myself, and I'm close to God. So like those comments, those hate comments, that's just running my views up. Like, thank
Amen.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, everybody's watching me. I got Natalie Nunn watching me, Zeus Network. Everyone's watching me. So obviously, we're making noise.
There you go.
Know?
Well, speaking of noise, what's up with Adam 22? Because I seen him mention you recently in a little podcast that he was doing, and I was waiting. Like, are we gonna get an interview with no jumper? Or is that something we have to wait and see?
We've kind of messaged. We've been talking. and he's considering it. So we have to figure out a date for that. But yeah, that's something we should be looking forward to.
Would you ever interview with Sharp again?
I would, but he just gotta come correct, and he knows how I'm coming. So, like, don't play with me.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, is there anything you want to let the people know about real quick? Because I do know you have a flight to catch, and I do know you're very busy with a lot of things going on, but I do appreciate you sharing your time. But is there anything else you want people to know about you that they don't know or haven't heard or that I didn't ask?
Just stay tuned. There's a lot of shit coming. We've got, the interview, obviously. We have a part 2 that is coming. That's probably where everybody's looking for, like, the real tea. But my energy is definitely different. And, like, I'm not trying to be this whole hate Chrisean train or whatever people were talking about. But if I see Chrisean as up, like, I'm not fucking around with my respect anymore from nobody. And obviously, if we were in a room and she ever wanted to, like, talk shit out, then we could do that too. But honestly, I'm not like on bullshit no more. Like, I'm not fucking with nobody. And I feel like I have to get my respect back. So that's what the fuck I said. So
Yeah, that definitely makes sense because I feel like people give her a pass to pop off on strangers, people she doesn't know, anyone who slightly disrespects her. But through the disrespect that she's shown to your son, it's more like, forgive her. She was young. She was just joking. So I do understand.
And that was actually why I let a lot of the shit slide, was because it was like, okay, you're young. But then I'm starting to see she's doing it for clout. But us living together, she was different. Like, off camera, we're cool. Like, everything was, but on camera, it was like, okay, she's jumping, yelling over me, doing this, doing that. And a lot of that shit was just a lot. Like, bro, like, that's annoying. It's like a little ass kid. Imagine living with a little ass kid.
Looking back on it, I would feel like, in my opinion, it seemed like Chrisean was definitely in survival mode. So if just from the outside looking in, you were somebody who messed with her opportunity to survive, you were somebody who was a threat. So it was best to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So when I seen you guys together, it was weird.
She was keeping me close because, like, I was like more of an enemy to her, but for me, she was like my friend, like a little sister, and I'm letting her wear my clothes, my lashes, my shoes, or not my shoes, but my eyelashes, my makeup, shit like that she didn't have, and I looked out for her, and so, all this was just like, it's fake, and then on camera trying to, like, make me look bad and all that, like, that's fake, but telling me I'm fake. What did I do that was actually fake to her? You know what I mean? And if you look back at the show, my season, you would see that there's really nothing besides the throwing the last one. So what, bitch, get over it. Like, that was her only reason to try to fight me. We all noticed that she was trying to build up to that. Like, she wanted to do that. She just wanted one little reason to do it. So, okay, well, you wanted to fight me. Well, we can fight again. I'm ready for it. What's up?
So it was never a three-way relationship like everyone thought. It was more Blueface messed with you and then Blueface messed with Chrisean?
That's difficult to say. It's a touchy situation because, like, it was kind of both, but not. I don't know. It was a little bit of everything. But, like, Blue also, I'm not going to say too much because I need to, say
you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you go so you can do your thing. I do appreciate you spilling so much tea to me tonight. It's been a blessing talking to you. And I hope we can get together soon, maybe for YouTube little live, and we can talk to the fans and let them know.
Well, I appreciate you, and I respect you for, at least, telling me everything in the beginning, just how, everyone had their opinions and stuff. But, like, your opinions, they matter,
Okay, so that went a lot better than I expected it. I wasn't even able to screen record because I didn't know you can't go live and screen record at the same time. And then my camera ended up dying, but it went really, really well. Bonnie is so sweet. It's just so crazy being somebody who's, I guess, a blogger, a gossiper, because I create my own opinions of these people just from what I see on the outside. And speaking to her, I can understand why Blueface fell in love with her. She's beautiful, she's calm, she's collective, she's cute. I don't know, I like her, y'all. Like, she's slowly changing my opinion just because, like, she's cool. Yeah, I was judging her for coming out now. Like, why now? But then it makes sense. Why would she come out with her story back then when she was in the process of losing her place, being in a bad situation, and she had just put her family in her home, and they, you know, effed her over. So it all makes sense why she waited till she was in a good position, wait till her money's right, wait till her family life is right, wait till her home life is right, and then now she's ready to take over. So I'm gonna be here for it, baby. I'm gonna keep posting, I'm gonna react, and feel free to comment down below what you guys think. I did see a lot of people on the live leaving hate comments from spam pages, but that's how I know we're doing something right. But all right guys, I'll be back.